G'day, my name is Tonchi and I am the host and producer of the Geelong Region Soccer Show podcast. Well, last year we completed our 7th season and 176th episode. We're hoping to in 2026 return with our 8th season, and if we do end up completing it, we are on track to complete 200 episodes. But it's not easy, and every year it gets harder, and we need to ask ourselves, does the Geelong region, the Geelong football community in Geelong, in the wider Geelong region, want a podcast of its own, want a TV style show, a weekly show that explores all the issues, all the news of the world game on a local scale? Because it's getting harder attracting sponsors and advertisers as well. We've lost a major sponsor. We've lost a major business advertising sponsor. We've also lost a couple of minor sponsors and advertisers. And in this day and age, it is getting tough. But those businesses that are doing well are doing very well. Those that are struggling. And I guess that's pretty much the same within our own Geelong football community. But like I said, does the sporting community, the soccer community, the football community, do they want a podcast, a show of their own? And that's what we provide. We're one of the few regions that has its own local podcast, local football show. The other podcasts around the country generally cover global issues or national issues, i.e. A-League or football as a whole, but we're pretty much exclusively geared towards the local scene. And we hope that this year we're going to continue. Another bit of bad news is a lot of you do know that I also write for the Geelong Advertiser and cover the sport for the Addy. Unfortunately, due to some severe budget cuts, the coverage in the local Addy in 2026 is going to drastically be reduced to the point that we're still working out what that means, but it certainly won't be like in previous years. So it's even more important that the Geelong football community has its own podcast, such as the Geelong Region Soccer Show. And in the past, we've always had the same businesses, the same clubs, and support us. And speaking of which, it's only a small fraction. Bell Park Sports Club, Bell Park Soccer Club was the only club that sponsored the show last year. In previous years, we've had great support from Barwon is one that comes to mind, North Geelong, through their sponsors, not directly. We've also had, I think, Surf Coast as well, were involved. So to all of our sponsors, to all of our advertisers, to all the coaches and players that come on this show, they've been absolutely fantastic. We need more support from the overall football community. We need more support from the clubs themselves. And yes, sometimes you'll tune in, sometimes you won't tune in, but we try and vary it up so there's something for everyone. Geelong football community, it's up to you. Do you want the Geelong Region Soccer Show podcast to continue in 2026 or not? Over to you.